today.
Bear with me. Yeah. And again, I will blame the girlfriend this time too, because she wore me out too. So it's okay. Not in the way you were thinking. Liam, I'm DJ here, alongside with my Smart Wrestling Alliance buddies. To my right,
Liam Landry,
Smart Wrestling Alliance champion of picking things.
You know we don't have to tell all.
I don't care.
This is the Sports Enthusiast
I don't care.
League. Hello everybody. You know me. Okay, no you don't, but you know who I am. I'm Isa J.
That's your Smart Wrestling Alliance entrance.
That's all my interests.
No, I hate you. Never mind. Okay.
Have you not watched any of my videos on Skeleton Productions?
I have. You do it for everything. I know.
Yeah, that's how I introduce myself.
Alrighty,
so gracious, get over it.
So I am here to give. I'm here with Liam and Isa to give updates on the first round, and we'll give
the first 4 games.
We'll give first 4 playing games, and we will tell you who won each game and who's playing each other in the second round. We do know some winners of the second round, but we will not get into that. Next week, I will come back with second and third round. So, second and a little bit of third round next week. Around the same time. So, let's get started. Isa, you want to do the playing games?
Yeah, sure. First game we had was North Carolina Central.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina Central versus North Dakota State. North Dakota State won.
All right.
Next was Belmont versus Temple. Belmont won.
Yes.
Next was F. Dickinson University versus
Prairie View
A&M. F. Dickinson won. Arizona State was the last game against St. John's. Arizona State won.
All right, and
I don't remember the scores. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And for our bracket's sake, we do have. You want to pull it up? You want to pull those so we can say scores too? And for our bracket's sake, we 4-0, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We're all 4-0. We both got 4 points. First round, 4 points.
The first 4 games we got.
So we're perfect so far. So far, so good. All right, let's go. We're gonna get this whole bracket right. Got it. All right.
I'm sure if you submit one and you get everything right, you get $1 million or something.
What? Yeah, something like that.
Drat, we should have submitted it.
Yep.
We wouldn't have won, but spoiler alert, but we should have submitted it.
I might have came close.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I think you really came close there.
What? Who, me?
Yeah.
My bracket got. We all know what happened in the second round, right? Hey, dude.
Yes.
Oh.
So.
We all know what happened in the second round of my bracket. We're not gonna.
Yeah. So, FDU, which is F. Dickinson University, against Prairie View A&M, they won 82-76.
Okay.
Belmont beat Temple 81-70.
Okay.
Indy State or North Dakota State beat North Carolina Central 78-74. Arizona State beat St. John 74-65. That was the scores.
Do you remember what picture's which?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't, but I can figure it out. No, now I do.
Okay.
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. So
you want to show the bracket?
Yeah, we'll show the bracket for this is round this is the bracket from Selection Sunday. Hit transition. Oh yeah. Hold on 1 second, please.
No, they're fine. Just talk to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna show you the bracket from round 1. If Isa can get it up.
Yeah, you get an idea of how all the games broke down.
Yep.
Does it show the winners of those rounds in round 1?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Yeah. We got.
But in that bracket, does it show the winners or is it just the matches?
No, I got just the matches in the first
just
round.
the matches.
Yeah.
And then we'll
right.
Go over who won.
I got another image of all the winners. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we all know, as you can see here, we have Duke and North Carolina. I'm just gonna go kind of fast through this because we all know this already. Duke and ND State, North Dakota State, VCU versus UCF, Mississippi State versus Liberty, Virginia Tech versus St. Louis, Maryland versus Belmont, LSU versus Yale, Louisville versus Minnesota, Michigan State versus Bradley, and that's your East bracket. You want to scroll down, Isa, and we'll show them the South bracket?
Well, why don't we just show them the...
you want me to...
Because it's already up there.
You want me to do the Midwest?
Yeah, do Midwest.
Okay, I'll do Midwest too while we're here. North Carolina and Iona, Utah State and Washington, Auburn and New Mexico State, Kansas and Northeastern, Iowa State and Houston. We have
Iowa State versus Ohio State.
Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Houston versus Georgia State. We have Warford versus Seton Hall. Kentucky versus Abilene Christian. Gonzaga versus. And that's it for the Midwest after Abilene Christian. All right, and you want to go to the West?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna do the
You don't have to tell them. I'm just telling you. You don't have to tell them.
Oh, okay.
It's transition.
We're doing a West. We're doing Gonzaga and F. Dickinson, Syracuse and Baylor, Marquette and Murray State, Florida State and Vermont. We have Buffalo and Arizona State. We have Texas Tech and North Kentucky, Nevada and Florida, Michigan and Montana. In the South, we have your number 1 Virginia versus Gardner-Webb, Ole Miss and Oklahoma, Wisconsin and Oregon, Kansas State and UC Irvine, Villanova and South St. Mary's, Purdue and Old Dominion, Cincinnati and Iowa and Tennessee, and Colgate. Got something caught in my throat, sorry. And that is your bracket as of Selection Sunday. Now we're going, Isa and I and Liam with the jokes will go through to the second round. See who got through to the second round.
Yeah, just give me a second. Just keep talking to them.
Okay.
You want to hear a joke?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I need a break.
You guys' brackets.
What?
That's
They're jokes?
Yeah.
Hey. As you'll find out, I don't have many losers in the first round. We're only doing first round today. My bracket's not a joke yet. Actually, it is because we are technically through to the second round. And my second round game sucked, but we're not here to talk about that, so it's alright. As long as I get LSU through, we'll be alright. Because as y'all all know, I have LSU going all the way.
And right now, currently, as we're live, Duke is playing UFC, and UFC is
UCF?
UCF, my bad.
UCF
is taking it to Duke right now.
But as we have seen,
a lot of things to that one tall guy seems to be a big focus of their offense.
Yeah, UCF?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you got to do against these number ones. You got to go inside out. Teams want to try and shoot threes. It doesn't seem to work. Because when threes stop falling, like against Yale or LSU, we'll get to in a minute, it did not work. So, Duke, you have the matchups?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just, so we're going straight into the matchups.
Yeah, we're going to go straight into the matchups and show y'all who won. We're going to start with, I know I have all the matchups here, that we'll show you in a minute with all the winners going down. We're going to go through each one individually, talk a little bit about them. We know that we're going to start with Duke, so I'll say a little bit about Duke.
Alright, we're going to go Midwest first.
What?
We're going to go Midwest first because it's the easiest thing, and it's about to transition. Oh, it's transitioned. Alright, let's talk about it. UNC versus Iona. UNC got the victory here.
Oh, tie.
You want to pop that up on your phone?
Which one?
UNC versus Iona.
Let me see.
Just to get the scores and stuff.
Oh, March Madness? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a second. Keep talking.
No, just
wait. Why are we doing? Wait, where are you?
Right here.
We're starting with North Carolina.
Yes.
We're starting with Duke. Okay, but that's all right.
Starting with North Carolina because it's the one that is up on the screen.
All right, my app has the update, so give me a second. We're going with North Carolina and Iona. We all know North Carolina won.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty big. I think from what I remember, Iona was keeping it kind of close. And, yeah, so that's that. And, alright, my app is loading, people. And we do have a few teams. We know North Carolina. And, as people are figuring out, UCF is winning by 2, 10-8 over Duke. And we have scores. I have.
Yes.
Give me a second. Where's the...
So, what is this?
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
So the final score in this game.
88-73.
Yes, and
North Carolina won.
it's a pretty big win there.
Yeah.
We both have UNC winning in this one.
So that's a point there.
So that was a pretty big point for us.
Next.
The next game was Utah State versus Washington.
78-61,
and
Washington.
As number 8 teams will go the rest of the tournament, as you will see. Number 9, Washington won.
Yes.
78-61.
You picked Washington?
I did.
And so did I, so we each get a point for that.
The next game was Auburn by 1 point
versus New Mexico State.
State.
Auburn turned the ball over 6 times in the last 7 minutes.
Screwed that up.
Auburn, I watched the end of this game. If New Mexico State could just make free throws, it should have either gone into overtime or Auburn should have lost. Auburn shouldn't have won this game. I was at work and I had it on my phone, and Auburn should have not won this game at all. It was sad. They won't go far.
Next, we had Kansas versus
Northeastern,
with Kansas getting
and we both picked Kansas,
there.
Right? Mm-hmm. We both got Kansas, so that's another point.
The next one where we differed was Iowa State versus Ohio State.
Yes.
Ohio State won by 3 points.
Yes.
It was close the whole game. I got that one wrong.
Yep. I got a point for that, so that's good there.
Next was Houston versus Georgia State.
With Houston winning,
Houston 84, Georgia State 55.
Jeez, that's a blowout.
Yes.
Then
we had Wofford versus Seton Hall, 84-68. Wofford just crushed Seton. It was like no joke there. And then Kentucky with a massive blowout against Abilene Christian, 79-44. And yeah, that was the Midwest there. What did you think overall? I got this.
Okay. We got it. Okay. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I mean, I got all of them right except for Wofford. So, I mean, just picking blindly, I was kind of lucky. A lot of high seeds won in that bracket.
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5, a 1, a 2. I mean, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, a 5. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, all 1. The only double seed winning in this was Houston. It looks like. Well,
Houston was number 3.
10.
No, that's Ohio State.
Ohio State, sorry. I'm reading kind of. At number 10, Ohio State was only double digit in this bracket that won. As we all know, there were a lot of upsets, double digit upsets that we'll get to in the next regions.
Yeah, but overall, I thought this was a really fun, interesting bracket side. But the ones you thought were going to win ended up winning, and that's cool, I guess.
Yes.
All right. Next is
Are we going to the East?
Yes. Next we are going.
All right. As we all know, Duke's playing UCF right now. They beat North Dakota State. Duke's losing by 6 right now on CBS. If you'd like to watch Zion Williams, as I heard, Zion Williams, they even have equipment to follow him. I mean, they bought a new camera just so they could follow Zion Williamson. He was so big, he had a following when he was in a sophomore in high school. So, I mean, this kid is going to be number 1 in the league. I just heard
in the draft.
Number 1 in the NBA, yeah, number 1 in the draft, right? I don't know if he'll be number 1 in the league starting out, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Duke and North Dakota State.
Yeah, we have Duke beating North Dakota State 85-62.
Yeah, pretty big win there.
It was not much of a game there. Also a blowout. VCU losing to UCF.
That was a little bit of a shock.
VCU 58. Again, number 9 beating a number 8.
Yes.
We had Liberty with a 12 seed beating number 5 Mississippi State 80-76. 4-point victory there.
Yes, Mississippi State. I did pick wrong.
Everyone probably did. Virginia Tech, number 66, defeating St. Louis.
Yes. Got that right.
66-52.
Yes.
Maryland beating Belmont by 2 points.
Yes.
Like, it's not like us choosing Belmont was that big of a
No,
surprise.
the pros had Belmont as a Cinderella story.
79-77. Belmont almost got there, just couldn't pull it off in the end.
Right.
LSU by 5 winning here, 79-74. Our hometown state or hometown college or whatever.
I got that wrong. The Belmont one. So.
Minnesota defeating Louisville 86-76.
And the last match.
Victory. And our final match was Michigan State versus Bradley, 76-65, an 11-point victory there.
Now, a lot of these close games in the tournament are usually not close. Like the Yale LSU game, should have been a blowout by LSU, but teams are hitting desperate threes at the end of games. I mean, you see it all the time in the tournament. Yeah, you'll see a couple close games, like the Auburn one was really close. But Auburn turned the ball over 6 times in the last 7 or 8 minutes of the game. So you're going to see a lot of close scores. It doesn't mean that your team should have won far because they won by a point.
Mm-hmm.
It just means that these games are going to be close. If they're not close in the beginning, teams will come back and get it close at the end. So...
Yeah, it's very interesting of how inconsistent a lot of these teams, definitely on this side of the bracket, were. But the hometown boys got the victory going into the Sweet 16, going into the round of 32, which is really cool.
Oh yeah.
First time they've been in there for quite some time, and it's just a lot of fun. Michigan State, the team everyone sees as like a huge contender against a lot of them, playing to win, destroying Bradley. So yeah.
As we all know, since this game will probably be played before we go on, just because it's our hometown team, we do know LSU's playing Michigan State in the next round.
Spoilers now. This is round 1.
Round 2.
We'll get to round 2 eventually.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right.
I'll come over. We'll talk round 2. Don't worry.
All right. We'll do that tomorrow. That's fine. All right. Cool.
But yeah.
We'll do round 2 tomorrow. Yeah.
Any thoughts on our hometown boys winning their first round game, Liam?
No. I guess that's good for them.
Okay.
I just hope everyone has fun out there.
Yeah. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
It's the West.
The West is next. All right, we got
next.
Gonzaga and F. Dickinson. Gonzaga won, obviously. Let's see. Wait, hold on 1 second, guys.
Keep getting out of it. Just really stay in there.
And we have Michigan.
That's right. I'm funny. My bad, you guys.
We have
Gonzaga destroying Fairleigh Dickinson. That was 87-49. With number 9 defeating another number 8 again, 78-69. Baylor beating Syracuse.
Yes.
Murray State crushing another number 12 defeating a number 5, but this time crushing their opponents, 83-64. Almost a 20-point victory. 19 points. Florida State defeating Vermont 76-69. Buffalo with the biggest win of the entire tournament this year so far, 91-74. Texas Tech defeating Northern Kentucky 72-57. Florida defeating Nevada 70-61, and then Michigan defeating Montana 74-55.
Now in this bracket we have a lot of double-digit seeds. Well, 2, I should say. No, we have 2. Yeah. 12 and a 10. I mean, in the first round so far, you have a lot of double-digit seeds. You have Minnesota, you have Belmont, you have Ohio State, you have Seton Hall, you have Florida winning, you have Murray State winning. That's, 4 or 5 already, man. I mean, that's a lot.
It is. This one, I watched the Florida game.
Oh, yeah, that was a
Nevada, especially towards the end. That one was a really good game. That one was on Friday, I believe.
Thursday.
It was on Thursday?
Yes. Because I was watching it while I was bowling on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Then how did I watch it?
I don't know.
I guess I actually watched it before work then. No, it was after work. That's what it was.
It was a late game.
I got off. Yeah,
You got off early on Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay,
I got
cool.
off early and I was able to catch the final bits of that game, and that was really, really good. It was back and forth, and Nevada tried to climb back after their deficit, and they almost got there, but Florida just held on.
That's the thing about these tournament games.
And got to the next round.
Because Florida was almost up by 20 at one point, but then it's weird. Florida, Duke, North Carolina, LSU even. I mean, Tennessee's blowing out people, but I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy how these games they're blowing out people and then they get close again. I don't know. It's really different than the regular season. It's like the regular season doesn't even need to be played, really.
Yeah, and a lot of cool things for this one here. I would have to say that Murray State coming in out of nowhere, crushing a number 5 team is really cool. You don't get to see that a lot anymore, and it's cool for them. But yeah, overall, a good game for round 1 that I got to see, and can't wait to talk about round 2 because I watched one game there as well. All right, let's move on to the final bit, I guess. The South.
South? All right.
Boom, there we go. Talk about it. Wait, that's not my job.
Yeah, that's your
Will it rise again?
All right, we have Virginia defeating Gardner-Webb 71-56.
Yes.
We have Oklahoma, the final 9 team, defeating another 8 team, Ole Miss, 95-72. Oregon defeating Wisconsin, another 12 team beating a 5 team, 72-54. UC Irvine, a 13 seed, beating Kansas State, 70-64. Villanova taking out St. Mary's. It was 61-57. Purdue taking out Old Dominion, 61-48. Iowa upsetting Cincinnati, 79-72. And Tennessee by 7 points, defeating Colgate, 77-70.
Not a bad round. You have a number 12 seed. You have a number 10 seed. You have a number
13 versus a number 12 going into the next round.
Oh yes, UC Irvine. Yeah, so you have a lot of double-digit seeds in this one, the most. I mean, this is the year for double digits to maybe move on.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
We'll just have to wait and see on that.
What happens in round 2. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. What time do you?
We'll be back around 6 or 7.
6 or 7 sounds good to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back to do another the round 2 just to give a quick update there. And yeah, this one, the fact that UC Irvine is taking on Oregon, that's big. I do believe that's big because those are 2 like you said, double-digit teams taking off single digits, but taking off one of the top 4. Taking off one of the top 4 and
one top 5
and the top 5.
4 and 5, yeah.
Like if you have like usually a top 5 people
a top 5
top 5 best.
Well,
these guys took 2 of those out.
Well, top 5 there's always a top 5 upset. There's always a number 5 upset. 12-5, 11-4, 13-4. There's always one of those upsets, 1 or 2 of those upsets.
But the fact that it happened not like 4 times. Twice in the South is pretty big, and I'm rooting for Oregon here because I think that'll be really cool.
What was that thing you wanted to say when you saw it when we were watching the? Or is that about the 3rd?
That's about the next game.
Fell over.
Tennessee, SEC, something about the SEC.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but it was really cool. That we can talk about a little bit of round 2 that we have seen.
What, that the SEC is actually winning games?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's your round 1 there.
Well, not yet. We're not there yet.
That's your round 1 there.
No spoilers.
We'll do a full round 2 tomorrow night. But let's jump in. Before we do that, let's check out our Go LSU Field Guy 316.
Thank you.
You're right. Go LSU.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Follow. Give me all.
How many we got? How many we got? Come on. Up. How many we got watching? Only 3 today. Dang it. That's okay. I'll get my views. It'll be alright. I know there's a lot of games on. No people are watching, so we'll be alright.
Yeah, but yeah. So going back to what we're saying, we're gonna do a full round 2 tomorrow.
Yes.
Let's talk about a little.
The points. What about our points? What about our points?
Oh yeah, let's talk about points instead. We did brackets. If you can see in our last video, go check that out.
Yes.
Both of us got all of the first 4 games perfect.
Correct.
So, holy crud, we got the first 4 points.
And I have 28.
This is where it has a big difference.
Tricky.
He got 6 picks more than I have. He had 28 picks correct in round 1.
We're gonna go by each. We're gonna go by each district and say what games we lost. We'll start with the Midwest, and I only have 1 game I lost in that one, which was Warford. I picked Seton Hall to beat Warford. That didn't happen. Mm-hmm. Any games in the Midwest you messed up on?
2 games.
Okay.
I had Iowa State defeating Ohio State. Didn't happen.
Right.
And then I had Seton Hall defeating Wofford. That didn't happen.
All right.
So,
what about the West?
Moving on. The West, I only had 1 wrong here, and that was I picked Syracuse over Baylor, and Baylor did win.
Not to brag or anything, I went perfect in the West, which was kind of lucky because some of these I don't watch all these teams, and it's usually just a guessing game.
It's always just a guessing game.
Yeah.
Unless you're an actual sports commentator.
Yeah.
Always a guessing game.
Right.
And then my worst one here was this side.
The East.
The East. I picked Mississippi State, but Liberty won. I picked
I got that wrong
Belmont, but Maryland won.
I got that wrong too.
And I picked
That's it. Oh.
Louisville, but Minnesota won.
I had the upset on that one, so that was one of my upset picks, and I got that right.
And then on the South, I had actually the South was my worst. I had Ole Miss, but Oklahoma won.
I had the same thing.
I picked Kansas State, but UC Irvine won.
Yep, I had that.
You picked UC Irvine.
Right, yeah, I did.
So
I got the rest right.
And then Villanova, I thought they would lose to St. Mary's, but Villanova got the win. And I also picked Cincinnati over Iowa, but Iowa got the win.
So in round 1, I got 28 points. Ups my upping thingy to 12, 32. Total to 32.
Yes, and I had 22 points, upping my total to 26. So I'm only 6 points behind, and we'll see what happens in the next rounds to come. There's a really
good chance you might.
There's a big chance that I can get up to 7 points, and he can only, I think, get up to 3 once the entire deal goes down. We'll figure it out.
We'll just have to wait and see what happens. We got,
because
I got as y'all all know, I do have Florida going all the way, and I also have LSU going all the way. Some of these picks are great. Some of these picks might not be. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow and find out if my picks were actually kind of right. I mean, will round 2 be done by tomorrow?
Oh heck yeah, dude!
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I thought
the last game is at 7 o'clock today.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So
sorry about the delay and everything. If you missed some of our video.
Yeah, we'll fix stuff up tomorrow night when we do that video. But
yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, thank you guys. I think we can sign out for now, and we don't have to spoil any of round 2. We'll just go sign out.
Yeah, but we're not on one. That's the problem. Hold on. Let's see if I mean.
They're just.
No, we're live. We're good.
Yeah, all right, we can sign out then.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back live tomorrow. And if you like this video, please hit those sexy likes.
And the unsexy ones.
If you loved it, please share and subscribe to all your friends.
Subscribe to all your friends.
No, don't subscribe. No,
share to all your friends.
Share to all of your friends.
And enemies.
And hit that subscribe button so you are part of the Smart Wrestling.
Smarky family.
Sports Enthusiast League. And
so
hit
that way
you're
a part of the Sports Enthusiast League's brigade.
Yes, and please
you're part of our brigade.
And please hit that notification bell so you know when we go live.
We go live whenever we can.
Thank you.
Because
I do go live during football season. I mostly talk Saints because I'm from Louisiana, but I do talk about other things too. Every Wednesday and Saturday, I'll be Saturdays I talk about LSU. So if you're a big college fan, please join me. Anything else? Follow me at DJC_SEL.
Where?
On Twitter. Sorry.
Follow me on Twitter at Liam_SWA.
Follow me on Twitter at IsaJSTP. And then go and follow, like you said with the Smarky Family stuff.
Yes.
That's one of our YouTube channels. It's the Smart Wrestling. No, it's just Smart Wrestling Alliance. You can find it in the channels. Go to the channels. There's two big ones. There's Skeleton Productions and Smart Wrestling Alliance. Follow them both.
Yeah. Smart Wrestling Alliance, we're doing a little bit more than
them.
Skeleton, but we're hoping to get Skeleton back up and running as soon as possible.
Not this Monday because, not tomorrow, but the Monday after that.
You're going to go back?
Yeah, we're going to have
cool.
Anna Mondays coming back.
Awesome.
That's a show where I review animes. Then Liam and I are going to have our Bare Bones geeky podcast where we basically rip the outer shell and get to the bare bones of all the geeky goodness that you want to know.
Of what? Anything?
Anything geeky? We're going to talk about it.
Cool.
We already have our setup going, so go subscribe to Skeleton Productions so that way you can see those two shows. We have way more shows on Smart Wrestling Alliance, so
yes.
Definitely check out. We have over 200 videos, I think.
Over 9,000, I believe.
It's over
cool.
9,000.
Awesome. I didn't know that. Wow, I learned something new today. All right.
That's just our sex appeal, though.
It would have been higher, but y'all bring it down.
Oh.
Well, we both know that I
got way more sex appeal than both of y'all combined.
I have 30. Ouch. Sorry, buddy. And he's at -20. But yeah.
So
thanks again, guys, for watching. We'll see you guys later.
Yes.
Until then, it will be awesome.
Please join us tomorrow for round 2.
Possibly. Possibly awesome.
Oh, you're not going to be here, so it won't be that awesome.
Right,
I mean,
sex appeal will go down.